Hello, my little rays of golden sunshine. This is going to be a reading for Gemini for January. And this is a general reading. And so a little bit about myself in case you're new to the channel. My name is Andy. And I gain messages from the spirits in different ways. So I hone into music. So I have music playing on the background. If you hear it, it is Celtic Winter, Magical Christmas by Bob Huff. It's the Celtic winter solstice, so I'm feeling a little nonchalant here. Nostalgic. Wrong word. Sorry. Anyway, I'm doing things a little bit differently. There are 3 piles to choose from, Gemini. I want you to pick the pile that resonates the most with you. Another way I get the messages is through energies and through feeling out the cards. So when I do that, the most prominent, there are so many people who watch these videos, the most prominent energies that come through are the ones that I pick up and feel. So if you pick a pile that's not resonating, pick a different pile. If none of them are resonating, maybe the message isn't meant for you. It's okay. But please let me like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how the message resonates with you. Let me know if you like having 3 choices to pick from for your message for the month. So I will go with whatever the majority likes. If the majority likes and enjoys having a pick a pile for the month, I will continue to do it. If the majority doesn't like that, I'll cut it out and just do one. Easier on me. I did this so there's more variety because sometimes I don't know what my cat's doing. I'm sorry. I think she found a leaf. But whatever the majority likes, I will go with. Sometimes it's nice to have choices though, because not everybody is going through the same thing, even though you're all Geminis. And if Gemini doesn't resonate with you, you can always check your sun, moon, and rising. Okay. All right. And we're going to go ahead and dive in. And I am starting with you, pile number 1. Les Vampires. All right, and I'm going to be honest with you. Pile number 1, I pre-shuffled. Yep, my cat has a leaf. Kara, leave a leaf alone. It didn't do anything to you. She's fighting for her life over here. But pile number 1, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Your reading, your energy has me completely baffled. Like, I want to actually, I'm shuffling because I want to dive into your tarot to see what is going on. So if you picked pile number 1, leave me a comment. Please let me know what's going on here because I am utterly confused and baffled. Maybe some of you feel that way. So let's start off with your oracle. I have from Les Vampires, I have courtesy, thoughtful, polite, good manners. There's the little Red Riding Hood, the wolf, all of this delectable food. Okay, so I have this starting off. Okay, let's take a look at the other oracle cards. This one's in reverse. I'm going to turn it upright to read it. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Okay, but this is in reverse. And the 6th chakra is the 3rd eye chakra. And when it's in reverse like this, that means it's blocked. And when your 3rd eye is blocked, it's because there's illusions. So this is telling me that you're going to be going through some awakening. There's illusions that are going to probably be enlightened in the month of January. Things that you thought were one way actually become another. So there are illusions surrounding the month of January for you, Gemini. And I'm very intrigued by that. And then I also have step away from the crazy-making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Don't eat ass, Gemini. Just say no. Just really into it then. Okay. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. So get you some of that good stuff right there. Okay. But I'm very conflicted here because you have these 2 cards. This one is kind of telling you to indulge in bad foods, right? It's telling you to let go. Don't be so hard on yourself with this diet, the new year resolutions. Here we see all of these desserts and things also kind of telling you to indulge. But what's interesting to me is the 3rd eye chakra in reverse, and I feel like it's illusions. I feel like these are illusions. Stay on the path that you're guided to be on. And in order to be on that path, you have to take care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. Okay? Your body is your temple. What you're putting inside is important. I'm not telling you not to have a cookie. I have cookies. I'm a bigger girl. See my curves. But make sure you're cutting off anything that's tempting you. Okay? Don't let illusions make you think something's better than what it is. Okay? And then I also have here, this is in reverse. I'm going to turn it upright so I can read it. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And this is your love oracle. And what I'm getting from this, because it's in reverse, is that I feel like for you, the people who picked pile number 1, you need to guard your heart. This is telling you it's safe to love. I'm not telling you it's not safe to love, because it very well could be safe to love. Guard your heart, though. It is very important. It is okay to be guarded and to not give it up so easily. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. Set boundaries for it. Let the proper people in. Make sure that the proper people... You don't want to give your heart away just to anybody, because gosh knows what they're going to do with it. You need to give it to somebody who's going to value it. And so with this card being in reverse, I feel like for you, let's talk about this for a second. If you are a single person and you're dating and meeting people, don't give your heart away so quickly. Keep it locked away until the right moment and you know this person is right for you. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You can still be yourself without giving your heart away. They can still love and cherish you and adore you without you giving that heart away. Guard it up. For those of you who are in relationships, you're in committed relationships, you're married, you've been in a relationship for a while, you're not going anywhere, I feel like this is telling you that maybe you've blocked off your heart to your partner. Something has happened and you've blocked it off, and now you don't have that. So you need to unblock it. You need to unblock your heart. You've already given this person your heart and you've closed off. You've been hurt. You need to heal from that so you can move forward. Okay? So heal your broken heart if you have one. If you're in a relationship, I feel like maybe you're not as open with the person. Maybe your relationship has changed. Something has shifted in it. But your heart's closed off to them and you need to let them make a choice. If they did something that's unforgivable, by all means, don't stay with them. But if they did something, communicate with each other so that you can fix it and open back up that heart, okay? That heart space to them. All right, now let's see what's going on here, because I'm utterly, completely baffled. I want to see what's going on here. What is going on for Gemini? Pile number 1 in the month of January. What is going on for them? Disillusions. I'm going to pull some clarifiers here. I feel like there's a lot going on with you in the month of January with your finances. And I feel like a lot of you, that illusion may be that you're making it look like you're doing better than what you actually are financially. Let's clarify. Okay, so I feel like here with this guarded heart, make sure you guard your heart. Don't give it to anybody. We have it in reverse here. So it's okay to open your heart. Just keep it guarded first. Okay. For those of you who are in that situation, your love is going to change with this Wheel of Fortune. So if you're single, let's talk about this for a second. If you are single, by keeping that heart guarded, it's going to help you from heartbreak. Okay? It's going to help you from getting your heart broken because you're not just giving it away so easily. It's going to change your fortune in love. It's going to bring better people towards you. You're not going to waste your time on people who don't deserve your heart anyway. Okay? Now, for those of you who are in committed relationships, You have your heart blocked off from the one you love. You had already opened it to them and then you closed it off for whatever reason. That is about to change. Okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, that is about to change. It starts, and that change starts with you being able to communicate and saying, look, this is what happened. This is how it affected me. And my heart is closed off to you and I don't know how to fix that. And being even open and honest, maybe you don't know how to fix that, but coming together and communicating and saying, we need to work on this because it's not working. This isn't working for me. It's not working for you. It's not working for us. Okay. Now here I have the Five of Earth followed by the Queen of Wands. So I feel like this Queen of Wands energy is someone who is for some of you, you may be experiencing setbacks at work. Financially, maybe you lose a job, maybe you've been laid off, maybe you've been sick and had to take extra days off. There's a financial struggle here that you're going through, and you want to take action towards it. You want to change this around financially, and I feel like that's where the illusions are, because you're alluding to the fact that things are better than what they actually are. So you're making it seem like, and this may be with your significant other as well, no matter if you're male or female, but maybe you don't want them to know that you're so financially, strapped, or even if you're single, it doesn't matter, but maybe it's your family, you don't want to know you're financially strapped. But the illusions, you're making it seem like you're stable in your finances, and it is going to cause you discord here with the Five of Cups in your relationships. So if you are not being honest and forthcoming with your partner about where you're at financially, it's going to cause some problems there, and somebody's going to close off their heart. And we have this in reverse. If you are single and you're portraying it to your family that you are financially okay and you're really not, it's going to cause some discord, and it's going to cause those relationships with the people you care about. No matter, with the Five of Cups, it's just somebody who cares about you. It doesn't have to be a spouse, a significant other. It definitely can be, because they care about you, but it can also be a family member, a friend. So for those of you who are watching this who are single, it could be very well a family member or a close friend. It's going to cause some issues there because they're thinking, why aren't you telling me? I can help you through this. Why aren't you telling me that this is going on? Okay. I have the Eight of Earth in reverse here. So we're not stable in love. We're reevaluating it. We want the world. We want it to come to us. We want the financial stability, but we're just not doing it. And I feel like for some of you, you might be indulging too much spending money frivolously. You know what I'm trying to say. It's not coming out. Frivolously. Can't say it. It's not happening. You're spending money poorly. Let's go a different route. I'm sounding like Porky Pig here. You're spending money poorly. You might be living above your means, and maybe you need to cut back, and maybe that's not something that you're wanting to do, you're willing to do. Maybe you need to be on a budget. And I know this is hard to hear. Some of you may be mad at me right now. It's okay. If this isn't your situation, click off, pick a different pile. But there are people who love you who do want to help you. Okay. And that's what I have here with the Ten of Water. Someone you love is going to make the choice to come through, and they're going to help you change this luck around, these finances. Okay? But you have to, here with the Nine of Air, you have to be open and honest and communicate what is going on with them. Nobody can help you if you're not honest and upfront. And I keep dropping all of these cards because I feel like you don't want to ask for help. You don't want to cut back on your spending. Or there's something preventing you from cutting back on your spending. I'm not judging you. but there's something going on there. And once you are open and honest with the people you care about, I have the Chariot, things are going to move forward for you financially. You're going to get out of that rut. And I feel like this all makes more sense now, because the problem here is that you are being too kind, and it's an illusion. You're being polite. You don't want to upset anyone. You don't want people to know how bad it is. It's all an illusion. You're making it seem like you have all of this food and plenty of food, and you're eating all of these nice meals, and you're really not. And it's all an illusion. The people you care about, they want to be able to help you. They want to be there for you, and you have to be willing to allow them. Okay? That was such an intense read, Gemini. A very intense read. So, your energy. The energies I felt, you have a lot of people who care about you, who want you to do well. Reach out and help them. If you're living somewhere and you're not close to family or friends, you know what? Go to a local church. Go to a local group home. There are lots of places that can help you. Women's homes, shelters, church affiliations, whatever you need. Do what is best for you. You are intuitive. You are smart. Okay? You're going to make it through this. You're going to overcome it. You are beautiful. You are wise. Okay? I'm sending you my love. Bye, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See ya. All right. Now we are moving on to pile number 2. The fairy forest. Okay, come inside the fairy forest. Now for you guys here, pile number 2. I pulled a little bit, the cards are a little bit different because I pulled out 3 of the romance angel cards and I just went with it. Just going with it, okay? So a lot for you, pile number 2, of the things that are going on in the month of January include rebirth. You're going through this whole transformation. You are reinventing yourself. You maybe had this tower moment, putting things behind you, rising up from the ashes, just like the phoenix. I see that here with the Yule Singer. Rebirth, feasting, joy. Now, for some of you, this can be pregnancy. Maybe some of you are getting pregnant with the rebirth and celebration and joy. So this can also be a marriage card. There are things you're celebrating. So some of you may be getting married. Some of you may be getting pregnant. Some of you may be ending a cycle and beginning anew. Take that message as it resonates with you. But there are good things that are to come. All right? Good things that are coming in the month of January for you. However, in order to move into this nice energy and this rebirthing, you have to remember it's time to let go. You have to let go of the past and move the fuck on. Okay? That's a funny one. But the door to personal healing and happiness. So going through this whole rebirthing, this phoenix, letting go of the past, coming into your power. If you are getting married, for those of you who have a marriage coming up, or maybe you're getting engaged, if that is you, remember to stop, breathe, enjoy the moments. Don't stress, okay? Heal yourself. Enjoy the moments as they come. For those of you who are finding out you're pregnant or you're having a baby, make sure that you are enjoying those moments, because there are so many people who are not as fortunate as you are. And it is a beautiful thing, and you are so blessed to have that wonderful blessing that is instilled with the pregnancy and the birth, okay? And for those of you that are that phoenix, you've been going through a spout of rough times and you're finally coming out and you're rising from the ashes, you deserve that. You are important, and your self-healing is very important to your own happiness. No matter what your situation is, that you're going through the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new, it is a very beautiful start, new beginning. Cherish every moment of it. Even if you are the one who just went through a bad, rough spot and you didn't think you were going to make it, and you're that phoenix and you finally get that fire in your belly and you're ready to rise again. Good for you. Letting go of any addictions you have, letting go of past hurts, past traumas, inner child healing, whatever it is to you that you are letting go. Let it go, release it, and fly, beautiful birds. I'm so proud of you. All right, now, your angel oracle cards are absolutely beautiful. And I will explain them as if you're single or if you're in a relationship, okay? So if you are single, you need to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You are manifesting it. You are manifesting it now. It is coming. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moments fully. So by creating this rebirthing, you are attracting the love you are getting. You're putting it out there into the universe. It's coming back to you. So it is important to not fester in those tower moments, in that negative energy. Reborn like the phoenix. Release it. Let it go. Fly, baby, fly. Because you want to attract that love that is destined for you. Because look, it's coming in, and this is your soulmate. You have a soulmate twin flame coming in. Yes, this is your soulmate. They are coming in for you, but you are manifesting it. Maybe they're manifesting it. You might be manifesting it together. It is coming. Stay optimistic. Put out that good, loving energy to attract them in, baby. Pull them right back in. Okay, for those of you that are already in a relationship, okay, make sure you're continuing to put out that good energy. All right? If you're finding that your relationship is a bit on the rocks and you're losing that old spark, maybe you need some time apart from each other. Take separate retreat. Do things that heal yourself so you can come together and heal each other, and so that you can be optimistic and re-attract each other and rekindle this old flame that you used to have for one another. Okay? There is nothing wrong with time apart. Time apart makes you realize how important you are to one another. Okay? So there is nothing wrong with that. Make time for yourselves so that you can fix the relationship. All right? So beautiful things are coming. Beautiful things, no matter what your current situation is, beautiful things are coming. Now, for pile one, they were going through a whole bunch of stuff, and I had to pull a lot of tarot to see what was going on. I don't feel the need to do that with you guys, because I feel like your energy is a bit different. You've had this tower moment. I feel like I understand the message from the spirits as I'm giving it to you. I feel like it's very clear. You're letting things go. You're ending those old cycles, starting new cycles, no matter what those new cycles are. If it's a marriage, engagement, birth, you're healing yourself, putting out that positive energy to come back. So I feel like the laws of attraction here apply to you, making sure your energies are in check, moving forward, making sure you're giving out those loving vibes, so that you're receiving them. And so look at her pretty headdress there. It's so bountiful, so much growth. That's you. You're healing, you're growing, and things are bountiful. The universe is sending them your way. All right, let's see though, what is the message from the spirits for you for the month of January. And I didn't do this for the first group. Theirs was a little bit different. I wanted to see what was going on for them. What is the message from spirit for pile number 2, Gemini, for January? Okay. You're going to have to excuse me for 1 minute because I threw one of my cards on the floor. Okay. So beautiful. Everything I've been saying, I suppose I didn't need to pull. But Ace of Pentacles, you're starting a new beginning here. You know, this rebirthing, you're starting this new cycle, and you are going to be successful in it with the 3 of Wands. You're making things happen. It's going to be successful. Good things are to come for you. Pile number 2. Just make sure you're letting go of the past. You're healing from it so that it's not going to be a problem in your future. Okay? And continue to stay optimistic. Put out that good energy so it keeps coming back to you. Okay? Laws of attraction here. What you get put out is coming back threefold, baby. All right. And that is all I have for you. Pile number 2. I hope you guys let me know how it resonates with you, and like, comment, and subscribe. See ya. All right, and I am moving on to you. Pile number 3. The Alice in Wonderland deck. Okay, now for you guys, I pulled the most cards. The most oracle cards. Each pile is different. I have different messages going for all of you. If this does not resonate, click off, try a different pile. If the message isn't for you, it's not for you. It's cool. But I'm not going to change the message in any way, okay? It's just not going to happen. So here's what we have going on for you. I have painting the roses red, covering up errors. Okay, here we see Alice. She's got her paintbrush, trying to fix past mistakes. Now, for you specifically, I pulled out two oracle cards came out. When I was shuffling, Paint the Roses Red came out. That was the one I felt guided to take. I don't always look at the bottom, like when I'm shuffling. When I'm done shuffling, the card on the bottom showed itself to me. I don't always take the bottom card. It's not something I always do. I felt guided to look at it. Like it stuck itself out to me. So I looked at it and I took it off and I sat it aside. And as I pulled other oracle cards, it all made sense. And this was meant to be pulled. I felt guided to pull the second card that was on the bottom. So I'm going to share it with you. Nature, communication, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. Look how beautiful she is there with her eyes, the beautiful colors of the flowers. And I felt very guided to take this because I felt like it was saying communication is going to be big for you, Gemini, in the month of January. Okay? Maybe you've made some mistakes. Maybe you've hurt people you cared about. Maybe you made mistakes at work. Whatever it is, I feel like communicating why things happened, apologizing. I did this because of this. This is why I did this. I'm sorry I did this. I didn't mean to hurt you. That I did it because of this reason. I feel like that communication is going to be big for you in order to cover up your mistakes in the month of January. Okay? Don't let ego take control and not let you mend that. Okay? So if you made a mistake, it's better to own it. Own it. I did it. It's not going to happen again. I'm going to work on it. You know what? Something I'm working on. It might happen again. I'm going to try really hard not to. But just being open and honest and communicating. All right. Now, I also have here for your romance oracle, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. This is what's going on in your love life. Okay. So for this, if you are single, it's telling you to let things happen naturally. Don't try and force love with people who aren't working out. By all means, you can continue to date, continue to meet people. However, if it's not working, maybe you need to stop and reflect on yourself. Heal yourself, find out, maybe reevaluate yourself and what your wants and needs are. There's nothing wrong with that. If dating isn't working, stop, reflect, self-reflect, go back to basics, help yourself, make sure you're enjoying life on your own, and then maybe come back to it, okay? Let go of those control issues. Let things happen naturally, because sometimes when you stop trying so hard, like if you're out there dating and dating and dating and feel like you have to date because you have to find someone and you don't want to be alone for your whole life, it can be very difficult. Because then you're so focused on dating, you kind of lose your sense of self. Okay, don't let that happen to you. So if you see that is happening, take a step back, start loving yourself, healing yourself, taking care, and then that energy is going to come back that you're putting out into the universe. It's going to come back to you and you're going to find exactly what you want, okay? For those of you that are in committed relationships, that are already in relationships and you're not single, maybe you had a falling out. Maybe you and your partner had something happen. My cat's running around the house. Sorry. I heard her pitter patter. She slid a pitter patter. I heard her feet slide across the kitchen floor. For those of you that are in committed relationships, and whether it's marriage or just a long-term relationship, maybe you had a disagreement, an altercation here, and there was a falling out. let it ride its course. Let the situation unfold. Let it happen. Then come back, communicate, and don't be prideful. Own up to your mistakes if you made them, okay? In order to heal this, you have to let go of those control issues, let go of that ego. Gotta let it go and communicate, okay? And let the situation unfold naturally so that you can come back together. All right, now, your next oracle cards are, you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. So I believe this is telling you to heal. You know, as you're letting go of those control issues, as you're trying to cover up those mistakes, step back, take a deep breath, maybe do some meditation, some prayer, whatever it is for you. Calm down so that you can come back and communicate the words clearly and effectively that you need. Ask guidance, either from the universe, from your spirit guides, from the Lord, whatever you believe in, or just even meditate, hone into your inner self so that you can be given the words you need to communicate to fix this situation, okay? Now, the next oracle cards, I picked 3. Nobody else got 3, but you guys, you just keep getting all of the oracle cards. The message that the spirits want you to have is very clear for the month of January. I'm probably not going to have to pick a whole bunch of tarot cards like I did for pile number 1. Their oracle energy was so confusing, I had to find out what was going on because I was like, this isn't making any sense. Yours and group number 2's made complete sense. I did pick more cards. More cards came out to make the message clearer, and that's fine. You may need to walk away from the situation at first. Okay, this situation that unfolds for those of you that are single, maybe there's a situation that occurs at work. Maybe it's a situation with a loved one. Whatever that is, you walk away from it. Okay? I'm not telling you to walk away and never come back. I'm telling you to walk away so you're not hot-headed and say something you regret. Walk away from it. Even if you're the one who makes the mistake, walk away, breathe, meditate. Okay? Because once that happens, you meditate, you're thinking clearly. You have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And that's communication. That's the throat chakra here. It's communication. And it's not in reverse. Neither is this communication. Both of your communication cards are upright. Okay? They are both upright. So I feel like communication is going to happen. I'm hoping that you let go of your control issues, though, and I hope it's good, honest communication that is not going to be detrimental to the situation. I think that's why it's important, even though this one is a funny one, it says you need some fucking yoga. I think the message there, even though it's a funny one, is to make sure you breathe, think things through before you speak. Because if you go and say the hurtful things that you're feeling, because maybe you're hurt, and then you say hurtful things, it's not going to help the situation, and you're going to create more errors for yourself in the long run, okay? So I think that's why it's important to walk away, to breathe, take your time, evaluate the situation so you can have good, honest communication with one another. And then by in doing that, you are going to create more value for yourself. Okay, you're going to help create boundaries with this person, whoever it may be, boss, family member, coworker, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever it is, your child. Maybe you have a grown child. It's going to help bring value to your self-value up. Okay, it's bringing your self-value up because now you've created boundaries. You did it healthy. You didn't fly off the hinge and start screaming and yelling. All right. Now, let's see what is the message from the spirits for you to moving forward. Oh, wow. Okay. So, they gave us a whole bunch of cards here. This is your message from the spirits moving forward. Okay, pile number 3. I feel like this situation with this person, the reason you're having these control issues is because you've been hurt by them. You're blocked, you're guarded, you're hurt, you're miserable here with this 9 of Swords. Okay? But, I mean, the message is very clear. Walk away. Seven of Swords. Walk away from the past. Her arms are wide open. She's open wide. She's moving forward, leaving behind things that don't service her. Not that she's never going to come back to them again. Okay? If it is something that you need to walk away from and never come back again, do it. But take your time apart, evaluate the situation, and see its level of importance in your life, okay? So walk away so that you can find, here with the Ten of Cups, you want to find your self-love, your self-value, okay? And your luck is going to change around. But here with the Hanged Man, it's going to take time. All right? It's going to take time. It's not going to be something that happens instantaneously. Help me out here, people. My brain is not functioning right. However, it's not going to be something that happens quickly. All right? But take the time needed to correct this situation. All right? Walk away. Take your breaths. Hone into your intuition. Do what you need to. Come back if you've made the mistake, even if they've made the mistake. Communicate effectively to change your luck around and bring self-value to yourself. Okay? Because you're classy. Even if they're not being classy, you don't need to be ghetto hood. Don't go in guns blazing. Okay? Show them that you're better than that and show them how your value is worth more. All right? And that is all I have for you. Pile number 3. I hope you liked your reading. Please like, comment,